In this tutorial, we're gonna learn how to create light beam with some filters. Okay, I'm gonna go to Arnold and open Arnold render view. As we expected, we see nothing because we haven't created any light yet. So warning, no light in scene. Okay. So we have two objects populated in the tubes. I'm gonna go to create light. Select this point lights. Okay. See, this is point lights. Okay, let me place this point light inside of this tube. Okay, it's pretty bright. But if you look at the Arnold render view, we see nothing. We still see nothing. Attribute editor, and the type is point lights, and color, and the intensity is 1. Bring this all the way to the right. Intensity 10 is still not as bright as this one. If you look at our Arnold render view, I'm gonna go to like 200. All right, this is good. Okay, now we can clearly see the point lights and then shadow. Okay, now I'm gonna go to render settings. Okay, if you go to common and you can find Arnold renderer and go to environment and atmosphere, click on this checkboard and select this one, AI atmosphere in a volume. So now we can already see a light beam. And then this is AI atmosphere in a volume. If you like to go to point lights attribute editor panel, you need to go to outliner and select this point lights. So now it's a C, set type point lights and color and intensity. So you can adjust this, and you can also adjust color. So select this, and then shadow color. Okay. 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 So we created a light beam, probably a little too much, with point lights. So now I'm gonna show you another way to create a light beam, not with the point lights, but with the spotlight. Okay, spotlight. Okay. You can go to create and then light and choose the spotlight, or you just go to attribute editor. Don't forget to click and select this point lights, and then go to attribute editor and go to type and then select this one, spotlights. All right, this is spotlights. Open down. So let me see how big this one is. Spotlight here. Let me rotate this. Okay. So, light intensity, as we changed it earlier, and for our point lights, 161. Ooh, this is probably too much. Okay, let's leave it as like 323 for light intensity. And here's quench angle. Okay. And this is a penumbra angle. Okay. Here's a drop off. the filter that I was talking about in earlier is called Govo, G-O and a B-O. I'm gonna click this add. You can only actually find this Govo in a filter when you are working with in a spotlights. You may not find this Govo option light filter when you use other lights such as point lights and direction light. So I'm gonna select this Govo and add this. Okay, double click on this. Right, this is AI Govo. You don't have to worry about these numbers. The reason why we have Govo 3 instead of Govo 1 or 2 because I already used the Govo 1 and Govo 2 previously. Maya remembers that the earlier it's a Govo filter that I used. So what's interesting about this Govo is the filter in a mode. There are several different options you can choose from. Here's filter in a mode. We have a blend. There's a replace. See. So by using this, by this mode, you can create kind of different types of light beam. So let's replace. See, let's add. And what else we have here? The serve. And mix. Oh, disappeared. So I'm gonna select this, add again, and then go to outliner and let's select this spotlights. Looks like I never changed the exposure, but what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna load this in a light intensity. Okay. The cone shape here, different number angle. Okay. So yeah, this is a very strong light beam. Okay, if you feel like the these light beams are a little too strong and overpowering, you may go to render settings and go to environment. Okay, Arnold renderer and environment, and you can find the AI atmosphere volume that we created earlier, and then you need to click this box to see the attribute editor in a panel for this AI atmosphere volume. So let me click this. Okay, now it's the C volume attribute on the C AI atmosphere volumes, and the density is at 0.29. This is very sensitive, so even if you increase a little bit, we can change it dramatically. Okay, so I'm gonna load that. Right. Too much. Okay, you can load like this. That's pretty good. So that's pretty good. All right, thank you very much.